Hi guys, welcome to Colossus Mathematics class. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Now in today's class we'll talk about separation of variable. What is the idea of separation of variable? It is simply from the word separation of variable. That means you want to separate each variable to their differentials. I get what I'm saying. That means y should go to y and x should go to what? X. So how do you do that? Now look at the first example. We have dy dx equals to what? X squared over y squared. What would that be? That would become what? Dy dx. This is still our question. Dy dx equals to what? X squared over what? Y squared. Now cross multiply. If you cross multiply, you are going to have what? Dy multiplied by what? Y squared, and dx multiplied by what? X squared. So that's what you have here. Now you can see that y is standing alone and x is standing alone. You have been able to separate them now. After that, what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do is to make y the subject of what? Formula. And how will you make y the subject of what? Formula. It is very simple. It is simply by what? Integrating both sides. If I integrate y squared dy, I'm going to have what? Y cubed over what? 3. Yes or no? Yes. And if I integrate x squared, I'm going to have what? S cubed over 3 plus what? C. Now you can see you want to make quite a bit of formula. What is the first thing that is disturbing your y here? Over 3. So how do you cancel that? You multiply through by what? 3. So if you multiply through by 3, that means you are going to have 3 multiply y cube over 3, then s cube over 3 multiply by what? 3, and then c multiply by what? 3. Are you seeing that now? Then 3 will cancel 3, you are going to have y cube, and then 3 will cancel 3, you are going to have what? X cube. C multiplied by 3 will give you 3c, and that means your y equals to what? S cube plus what? 3c. So that is the first example. Now if you look at the second example, it is quite more easier. In the second example, we have y prime equals to what? Xy. Y prime equals to xy, and according to differentiation, y prime is the same thing as what? Dy dx. Are you seeing that now? Y prime is what? The same thing as what? Dy dx equals to what? Xy. Are you seeing that now? So after that, what is the next thing to do? Cross multiply. If you cross multiply, you are going to have what? Dy equal to what? Xy dx. Are you seeing that now? You are going to have what? Dy equals to what? Xy dx. And after that, you divide both sides by what? By y. Y will cancel y here, and you will have dy over y here. Are you sure you get what I'm trying to say there now? So after that now, you have dy over y equal to what? X dx, because y has cancelled y in this place. Are you seeing that now? So you have dy over y equals to what? X dx. And after that, what will you have next? You are going to have dy over y is the same thing as saying what? 1 over y dy. Are you seeing that now? Because if I integrate 1 over y, I can get what? Ln y. Are you seeing that now? So that is why I have to turn this to what? 1 over y dy. Then integral what? X dx. Now, I know that if I integrate 1 over y, I will get what? Ln y. If I integrate 1 over y, I will get what? Ln y. And then if you integrate x, you are going to have x squared over what? Over 2 plus what? C. Are you seeing that now? Now you want this ln to leave this place because you are looking for y, not ln y. So how will you take this ln out? To take the ln out, you are going to say what? Take the exponent of both sides. So you are going to take the exponential of both sides. So to take exponential of both sides, that means I'm going to have exponential ln y equal to what? Exponential everything I have here. Are you seeing that? So that's why I have exponential x squared over 2 plus what? C. And then exponential will cancel ln. So you are going to be left with what? Y. Are you seeing that now? Then equal to what? Exponential x squared over 2 multiplied by exponential c. How do I get this multiplication? By applying indices. Indices is when I have a number raised to the power and is having addition, it can become the number raised to the first power multiplied by the number raised to the second power. So that is why I have exponential x squared over 2 multiplied by exponential c. And that will become what? Y equal to what? Exponential x squared over 2. Now, how do I get c here? Since c is a constant, exponential c will also give you what? A constant, because exponential 2 will give you a variable. exponential 5 will give you, will give you a number, rather a constant. It will not just give you the constant and x. I get what I'm saying. So that's why we say exponential raised to power any constant is the same thing as what? The constant. And that is why we have it to be what? C here. Since it's a constant, then c multiplied by your exponential s squared over 2 will give you what? C exponential s squared over 2. So I'm sure with this example you now understand how this separation of variable works. So you can pause the video and try to solve example 3 by yourself. Alright, so I believe you've done that. Now let me explain example 3. For example 3, it is very easy. We have dy dx equals to what? 3x squared minus 1. So this is our question. Now cross multiply. If you cross multiply, you are going to have dy equals to what? 3x squared minus 1 dx. Are you seeing that now? You can see that this is very straightforward. So integrate both sides. By integrating both sides, you have integral dy equals what? Integral 3x squared minus 1 dx. Now this is the same thing as 1 dy. Are you seeing that now? This is the same thing as what? 1 dy. And if you integrate 1, you are going to have x or y. So this is respect to y. If I integrate 1 dy, I'm going to have what? Y. And if you integrate 3x squared, you are going to have 3x cubed over 3. And if you integrate 1, you are going to have what? X. Then plus what? C. And that will give you what? Y equal to 3 cancel 3. You are going to have x cubed minus what? Minus x plus what? C. Are you seeing that now? So that is the answer to that question. So whenever you are dealing with separation of variable, this is how you are going to deal with it. The first thing is to what? Separate both variable. And after separating the both variable, you make quite a sort of formula by integrating both sides. So that is all for today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Right.